All right, we are starting in the lobby, the hotel lobby of Harvey's Lake Tahoe. They take an escalator up to the second floor on the back side of the building where the casino is, but from the street, the casino enters right in, so the hotel lobby is kind of set down. But as soon as you go up the elevators, you enter right into the casino. To the left, they have a bunch of slot machines, and to the right, it's just kind of an empty area. What's really weird about this, I don't know if you've ever been here, we'll kind of come up here a little bit, is that the restroom is just up here on the right. Instead of walking in and just walking straight in, you either walk upstairs, and then the women's restroom, you walk downstairs. So if you look here, there's a stairwell going up to the men's restroom and a stairwell going down to the women's restroom. Just is kind of a little weird, but as you can see, this was done in April of 2021. People are wearing masks. They were pretty strict about mask wearing. If you weren't taking an active drink, they would ask you to take that out. But kind of entering a bigger slot area here to the right, we'll see in a little bit, is the poker room. So kind of just to the right over there, there's a poker room. They have 1-2 no limit, 3-5 no limit, and 4-8 limit. And again, just more slot machines. I thought that they were pretty well socially distanced. There was quite a bit of space. I noticed that as you can see as you walk through, there's kind of a lot of people just mingling and hanging out. Up to the left, there is a stairwell. That's kind of where you go to the parking ramp. But then we're starting to get near the front of the casino. There's this sports bar up here to the right. I actually ordered room service from that. They actually have room service right now, which is it's kind of interesting to see. I haven't seen that else during the COVID-related times, and we're kind of entering into the table games area. So the table games, they have limited seating, but they have the craps doesn't have plexiglass, but all the other tables have plexiglass in. There's a cashier to the right. They also have a Diamond and 7 Stars cashier. That's kind of when there's lines, it's nice to go in here. Up on the right, this is Hell's Kitchen. This is a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. I ate dinner there. It was good food, a little pricey, but it was still good. And as you can see here on the left, all these table games, lots of people playing them. And you're coming up on another bar here. This craps table wasn't open the whole time I was there, but they have roulette, smaller craps tables, and then the other craps table on the other end of the table, or the end of the table games, was a $25 table. And we're kind of entering here. This is a slot area, but what's interesting is here's this escalator, and it takes you down to the underground. To the right is the main drag in Lake Tahoe. So they do have an underground tunnel over to Harrahs, so that you don't, I'm assuming in the snow and stuff like that, that you don't have to walk outside to go between the two properties. So even though Harvey's and Harrah's Lake Tahoe are separate properties, they really kind of function as one complete property. Up to the left, there's a taco restaurant, and they have some table games. I never saw those open. And they have, like I said, they have this walkway. It kind of makes it feels like you're still in the same casino, even though they're really completely different gaming floors. But I found it pretty nice that I found we were staying at Harrah's, but I spent a lot of time over at Harvey's because I just kind of preferred it. It was a little more open. But now we're taking the escalator up into Harrah's Lake Tahoe. Again, once we get up to the top here, you'll find a mix of slot machines, and they have some roll-to-win craps tables. Not roll-to-win, but those electronic craps tables. But overall, I thought the casino was pretty clean. I noticed that Lake Tahoe seemed to have a little bit more of a smoking smell. I think the ceilings were a little bit lower. But yeah, so you kind of go out here. I'm sorry for that. I'm just kind of adjusting the camera here. Harrah's Lake Tahoe definitely was the busier, a lot more people kind of just hanging out. You've got the table games to the left there. And we're going to kind of walk around. We have some electronic table games. A lot of slot machines up here on the right. Kind of straight ahead is a bar. They have limited access to getting into it, but they served a pretty good drink. And then they have the cash machines here. I just found the layout of Harrah's a little bit more disjointed than Harvey's. Harvey's kind of had more open space, but again, one of the things I liked about both properties is that if you're staying in the hotel, it was really quick to get to the casino floor. There wasn't a lot of, when you stay sometimes at the Link in Las Vegas, you have to walk forever to get to the casino floor. This one was just take an elevator, flip down, boom, right into the casino floor. So I'm kind of walking over. Up to the left here, there is a food court that had a burger place, an Italian restaurant, and kind of a cafe area. Pretty full, lots of tables kind of available. And again, as you can see as we're walking through, there's quite a few people hanging out. This was actually on a Saturday night, Saturday, April 9th or 10th. That bar, you can't sit there, but you can order drinks. We're kind of walking around some slot machines here on the right. If you look straight ahead a little bit to the right, there is a stage for live music, but there was no live music right now. And then this area to the right kind of just takes you back to another bar and then kind of like the parking area. And then we're kind of coming up again over to the table games. It was interesting. They had a lot of higher limits, like $25 blackjack and things like that. But they had $5 roulette, which was kind of interesting. The bad thing about it is they had $15 and $25 tables of blackjack that paid 6 to 5. You had to get to $50 in order to get 3 to 2 blackjack, which is kind of crazy. Now we're kind of walking through the high limit slot area. I thought they actually had a pretty good selection of machines in the high limit area. There was a lot of people. This gentleman here was playing all night and had hand pay after hand pay after hand pay, but he was betting $50 a spin, so kind of what do you expect? But if you walk all the way back, there's $100 machines, $500 machines, dollar machines. I saw the pinball there. I was thinking, yay, I want to play some pinball, but it was a $5 and a $10 and a $25 denomination, so you bet 75 a spin. Up here, you have $5 Wheel of Fortune, $100 Wheel of Fortune. There were some $500 slots here. We're kind of going to the high limit table games area. And here, the blackjacks, it was a $100 minimum. Didn't see a lot of people playing there, but you would see people betting $500, $600, $700,000, or it's not $700,000, $500, $600, $700. And so I guess that pays for it there. So we're kind of coming out of the high limit table games area. And they have another, so there's all the table games. They have another slot section. The elevators there go up to a special event area. Downstairs kind of takes you to some extra amenities. We're going to continue walking. So up here to the right, that's kind of where we're going to start walking into the hotel lobby. And like I said, the elevators, just as we clear these slot machines here, the elevators are just on the right-hand side, kind of where that purple sign is there. And you go right into your hotel room. So that was actually quite convenient. So I hope you enjoyed this tour of Harvey's and Harrah's Lake Tahoe. This was my first time here, and I really enjoyed it. So if you have any questions, please feel to comment, like this video, and comment any other types of videos that you would see. Thank you.